thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Matchday 1 deadline stream. My name is Ryan and welcome to the football chat box. Now, if you are new, welcome to the Matchday 1 deadline stream. I've just realized that we don't have any background music, so we're going to play some background music while we discuss some of the topics for Matchday 1. How is everyone's teams going? Have you guys kind of finalized your teams or not? Let me know in the comments as well with regards to all of that. And yeah, welcome. Let me just fix the background audio. There we go. Much better. How is everyone doing? This is my team. I've made a couple changes in terms of I've got rid of KDB and I bought in Musiala and Sarabia. Now I'm hoping that these two actually they can actually start. We'll have to see. I haven't decided at all at the moment. How was your nap? Well, I basically had what was a 45-minute nap. When I get up in the morning for work, I'm gonna look like a zombie. But I had like a 45-minute nap because it took some time for me to edit the YouTube short as well that I did for match predictions. So if you guys haven't checked the match prediction YouTube short, go check it. It's on the channel as well. Also, how are you doing, Aryan? And is your team looking good? I'm just checking some final bit of information. Now, I've bought in Sarabia after some discussion that we had yesterday with you guys. So who did you transfer out? KDB. KDB got transferred out. From yesterday's discussion to today, KDB got transferred out. Musiala and Sarabia came in. So you guys were speaking about Sarabia yesterday, so I was like, okay, let's have a look at him, and I kind of bought him in. Now I'm just gonna hope that he actually does start, because I don't really know at the moment, at least. So I've got like score here, and well, I would hope that Sarabia is fine and ready to start. Where is these games? So this was the last one. I don't know why they even played, but Sarabia did play that. The previous couple other games as well, Sarabia has started, so I'm gonna hope he does start. They do play Costa Rica, so it's not a bad game to hope to have him in. So we'll have to see whether he can get anything from that. And then apart from that, I bought in Musiala from Germany. From all the predictions that I've seen, it seems like he will play, at least from the match predictions. So he should play in that cam spot. They played against Oman. Did he start? No, he didn't. They had Kai Havertz in the number 10. So it will be interesting to see whether he actually starts. He played in the number 10 before. When they played England, Havertz got 2 goals. Here, Muller played, Timo Werner up front. So we don't know. That's the one punty move that I've taken. in terms of Musiala. He hasn't played in some of the other games, so he's a slightly risky kind of option. Yeah, he's played, so it's gonna be a bit more harder to tell whether he'll play or not. Not having KDB in FPL has really cost me. I'm keeping him. Fair enough. Fair enough. See, I don't mind switching back to him. I haven't decided yet. So the option is, okay, I get KDB back in, right? So let's say I removed Musiala and Sarabia and I bought in KDB back in, right? Like this. Then I would have a 5 million midfield spot. Who can I get for 5 million? Let me sort this by selected because it gives. I can get DePaul for 5 million. So it's either KDB and DePaul or Musiala and Sarabia as an option. Now DePaul, I don't expect him to actually, to be honest, get any attacking returns because I don't think Argentina actually do, like, he doesn't get too much attacking returns from Argentina. If I'm looking at Argentina's last couple games, DePaul is here. I mean, I don't think he's got any returns before. Let me see. In the last couple games DePaul has played, this is a start, isn't it? It's not like he's actually assist. Oh no, he did get a dip. Okay, this was a 5-0 win in the last game against UAE that Argentina played. Di Maria though, not too bad. So he's got an assist here, he's got an assist here, a goal here. So maybe he gets something. I don't know. Quite a bit of yellow cards. So he's a yellow card merchant for definitely. So it's either KDB and DePaul or Musiala and Sarabia. What do you guys think? Di Maria is looking pretty good for Argentina. Over here, did Di Maria start? He did. But there was no Messi. Messi was here though. How come Messi didn't start this game? Oh, he did. In a 4-4-2 formation. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so I could probably go DePaul if I wanted to. What do you guys think? DePaul and De Bruyne or Sarabia and Musiala? Good games though for both of them. Like, I'm not gonna say no. KDB or Di Maria? KDB or Di Maria and DePaul? You mean go triple Argentina attack? I don't know if I really want to go. Should I go triple Argentina attack? I mean, I don't. If I'm going Di Maria, I don't really want to go DePaul. I'd rather go Sarabia in that specific case then. From Spain. Where is Sarabia? Where do you go? Here we go. But will Sarabia, like Spain? I don't know, man. Spain don't seem like they're getting too many attacking returns. I don't mind Germany, but the Japan game might be a tough one. Maybe you should consider Di Maria. So you mean Di Maria and Sarabia instead of I mean, Di Maria and Sarabia is not a bad option. Di Maria and Sarabia instead of KDB and DePaul. Assuming Sarabia will actually get me some attacking returns. When is the deadline? I think the deadline is on kickoff, but I'm not going to be streaming till kickoff. But the deadline should be at kickoff, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check the rules for that. Wildcard. Okay, matchday 1 will start with kickoff of Qatar versus Ecuador. There you go. Let me increase the size of this, guys, so you guys can see. Matchday 1 will start with kickoff of Qatar versus Ecuador. So that's when matchday 1 starts. Now I'm just trying to let me get this as well up here for you guys. I'm just looking at some of the scout articles. It's pretty good to like understand how these are predicted teams for. Let's look for Argentina. They have Di Maria, Martinez, Messi, front three, DePaul here. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Spain got Sarabia and Fernando Torres. So what do you guys think? Sarabia, Di Maria, or KDB, and DePaul. Neymar or Vinicius to be different? I'm going Neymar because Neymar is going to be on set pieces and everything. So for me, Neymar. Vinicius, I don't know if will Vinicius start on that spot. He's having a really good season, but I don't know if he'll start. Brazil. Lucas Paqueta at left wing. Really? Interesting. I don't know. I would probably go Neymar instead of Vinicius. Are you playing any boosters? I don't think you can play multiple boosters in one match day. No, I'm not playing any boosters this week. I know a lot of people are playing the 12th man booster on match day 1. But I'm not really playing any match day 1 boosters. I'm going to save the boosters for the knockout rounds basically. The only booster I'll play in the match days is going to be the wild card. In match day 2, match day 2, I'll be playing the wildcard booster, and then the other 2 boosters in round of 16 and quarterfinals, basically. What do you guys think about this kind of team? I think they should be fine, right? Di Maria and Sarabia. Di Maria was on good form in the last game, so he should probably get a start. They should do well against Saudi Arabia. There should be goals in that game. So this isn't a bad game as well, to be honest. Let me get the ticker up just in case, the schedule, so I kind of know what game is like. What are the games? Oh, you guys can't see this, no? I just realized. There we go. Argentina is first before the Spain game, so that's fine. I think that's fine. Fair enough. Fair enough. Wait, is Sosa 3.5 million? Yes, he is. Very good enabler. Very good enabler who should, if I'm not mistaken, should start. Where am I looking? Sosa for Croatia. I think he should start. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you guys can't see this. Damn it. So annoying. There we go. Sosa should start. This is Croatia's potential team. So 3.5 million. I mean, pretty good deal, I'd say. Also, guys, if you haven't joined the mini league yet, make sure to do so. The league code is in that video right on the corner on that side, VSRYXT7M. Quite a lot of people have joined, so I'm really happy that a lot of people have been interested in joining. I have Sane instead of Sosa. Oh, that's not too bad. Hold on, give me a second. Sane instead of Sosa isn't too bad. you have that Germany player. I wanted to try and get Sane, but a bit too expensive. Because I can only go 7.5 at Sarabia, and then my budget is capped. I can't afford anyone else, unfortunately, for anything a bit higher. I don't really want Bellingham because I don't think he'll get too forward. Kimmich also probably won't get too forward. Perisic at 7.5 isn't a bad option. This also isn't a bad option. Croatia, how have Croatia been looking? Let's have a look. They're playing Morocco though. Morocco will be a slightly tough game. Where is Perisic? Oh, this was a friendly game. They didn't play their main team. Fair enough. Yeah, here we go. Okay, maybe not. I'm happy with. This is some tight games for Croatia. They beat France as well. Damn. Tight games though. I'd rather have Moharami than Sosa. I think there's a lot of goal scoring teams in the Croatia group. Ooh. Who is Hold on, let me see who Moharami is. Moharami. You mean this guy, the Iranian defender? I don't have budget though. I have 0.0 million in the bank. So unfortunately, I can't afford him. That's the only problem. And the thing is, I don't have to worry. It's just one match day, right? If I'm playing my wildcard in match day 2, I just have to think about one match day fixture. I don't have to worry about any of the other match day fixtures. Best forward under 7.5 million for the bench. Thinking about Giroud. Giroud is now a decent option given that Benzema is out. But if you want 7.5, if I'm not mistaken, I think Richarlison is the same price. If I'm not mistaken. Why is this not even appearing forward? Where is Richarlison? Is Richarlison not in the game? Oh, here he is. 7.5. I don't know why it didn't appear. But Richarlison at 7.5 million is a pretty good option as well for 7.5. I think better than Giroud, I would say. No 12th man? No, I haven't enabled it for match day 1. I'm going to enable 12th man in probably the quarterfinals. I did a prediction video today with my friend Arvin, and we were looking at some of the fixtures. Very tasty fixtures in some of the quarters, but you also have some very interesting fixtures that could come, so I'm gonna keep it for that and see how we go. Richarlison 7.5 is also very tempting, to be honest. If I could have got Richarlison, I mean, if I could have had 4 forwards, I would have gone for 4 forwards. If Richarlison was a midfielder, I would have gone for him. I think Mitrovic is injured. Is he confirmed to be injured? I am not really sure on that. It could be. I still have 0.5 in the bank. No wonder. If I wasn't, I would get him. Fair enough. I'm not sure. Let's see. There was also rumors about Dumfries still not being fit. I'm not really sure if that's true or not. We'll have to see if that's actually the case. I'm looking for Dumfries as well. I'll be very interested to see whether he's fit or not fit. Yeah. Thoughts on Ike Gundogan? Gundogan for Germany, says Dr. Viper. Gundogan could be a decent option. The only problem is, what is Germany's team going to look like is what I don't know. Let me get it up again. Germany. This is one predicted team for Germany, to be honest. But I don't know. I don't know if Germany will. Gundogan should play. Like if you look at some of other Germany's matches, let's have a look. Right, the last couple of games has Gundogan started. Gundogan has played the one in Oman. Played here as well on pens. Yeah, he could probably start. He's played the last couple of games, so I wouldn't be surprised if Gundogan actually plays. Could be a decent option. He's on penalties as well. Actually, now that you've mentioned that, that's very interesting for me as well. Because the guy is on penalties. If they get a penalty, he should take it. That could be a good option as well. Why did you choose Shaw over Trippier? Oh, that's a good point. Oh no, I lost my team just now, and I didn't confirm it. Rip. Let me bring it back. Why did I choose Shaw over Trippier? Because of the fact that initially when I built this team, I went for 3 match days, and then I completely forgot that. Well, we didn't know not completely forgot. We didn't know the wildcard news. And after that, I really haven't switched Shaw to Trippier. I'm happy kind of with Shaw, but maybe I should actually switch it to Trippier. It's just that Shaw is more nailed. That's why I've gone with Shaw. Trippier, I'm always worried with the fact that Kyle Walker is still there in that right back possibility. Who did I have here? I had Di Maria. Argentina, Di Maria. And Sarabia. How much is Gundogan again? Germany. Gundogan is 7.5. Now I'm very tempted for Gundogan instead of Sarabia. Can you find the Denmark predicted lineup? Yes, I can. I will try and find that as well. Here's the Denmark one. That's the Denmark predicted lineup. I think he's nailed. Yeah, looks like Gundogan is nailed, and on penalties as well, right? So that should be very tempting. I'm kind of tempted. Let me just confirm that he's actually on pens, because I remember seeing. I'm trying to find one thing I don't know about you, Messi or Ronaldo. As in what context, Messi or Ronaldo? You mean to pick for the team? I am leaning more towards Messi to pick for the team, just because the fixture is pretty good. Saudi Arabia is a pretty good fixture to play. I would at least hope so. It wouldn't surprise me if Southgate chose Trent instead of Trippier. See, that's another reason why I kind of gone for Shaw. It's just more safety. Trippier, there's just too much competition on that right back spot that I'm just gonna go for Shaw. Bit more safer. Will take some set pieces if needed. So that's kind of why I've gone for that. Now I'm actually very tempted by Gundogan now that you guys have brought that up. So I'm trying to find some information about Gundogan if I can. Okay, interesting. This might also be very interesting for you guys. This is from All About FPL, their site. Basically what they have here, let me bring it up, is the expected goals. So if I was to look at Germany, 2.6 expected goals for matchday 1. That is huge. I'm tempted. I am very tempted by Gundogan. You know what? Where's Spain? 2.3. Alright, you know what? It is what it is. Sarabia out. I just want some Germany player, guys. I'm just thinking of it. Alright, gonna get in. Sarabia out, gonna get in. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, the other expected goals. The opening fixture is very close. I won't be surprised if there's a draw between Qatar versus Ecuador. Senegal, Netherlands. Ooh, they expect Netherlands to. Senegal to score. Where is all of this data coming from? Average performance of teams during the qualifications and during the last 6 months. Okay, that's fair enough, considering the fixture difficulty. Okay, that's pretty good. Helps us as well. So Germany 2.6 is pretty high. Belgium 3.7. How can I go without KDB when you have a 3.7 XG like that? Brazil 4.4. I have only Neymar. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Overall match day. This is just overall. I just need to filter. If I could have filtered, I would have filtered. But Netherlands, Brazil, man, Belgium. When is the deadline? The deadline, also, Devin, welcome to the football chat box. The deadline is basically at the kickoff of Qatar versus Ecuador. So as soon as kickoff of Qatar versus Ecuador, that is basically the deadline. But we won't be streaming till the deadline. I'll just be streaming for another half an hour. And then I'm just going to go and chill and watch the opening ceremony. And then maybe I'll watch a bit of the game as well. We'll see. Based on how tired I feel. Or how much of a zombie I want to feel like at work in the morning. But yeah, this is some expected goals data for you guys. Helps you as well. This is what the team. Okay, I've bought in Gundogan. Dr. Viper, you kind of convinced me. So here we go. I'm very easily convinced in international football. Thank you, mate. No worries, no worries. When is the deadline? Says Thomas. Welcome, Thomas, to the football chat box. Deadline, like I mentioned, was match day 1, kickoff time. Qatar versus Ecuador. That's when the deadline is. Basically, as soon as the kickoff versus Qatar versus Ecuador, then it's deadline time for match day 1. And as soon as that kickoff starts, you will be able to unlock your 2 match day 1 transfers, which means you can use those transfers anytime during match day 1, or you could roll one over to match day 2 as well. Also, people, if you guys are new, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe as well. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers before the deadline. Not before the deadline, what am I talking? Before the end of the year. So if you do enjoy the content, please subscribe. That helps a lot and helps the channel grow as well. Let me see if I can find some other content for you guys as well, just to show. So I found you guys the expected goals. If you guys want to see like certain numbers for that, let me know and I'll try and find it. Apparently, it looks like Luis Van Gaal is set to start Andreas Noppert versus Senegal tomorrow. Andreas Noppert. Okay, let's have a look in Netherlands. Netherlands. Where are they? Anyone wants a 4.5 million goalkeeper from Netherlands? There's a possibility that this guy actually starts. This is based off the tweet from the European lad. So if you wanted a 4.5 million goalkeeper, it is not a bad option. Does matchday 2 start as soon as the last matchday 1 game finishes? No, not exactly. Let me show you where that is. Let me get that information for you. So Matchday 2 starts. Where is this? I read it yesterday. Here we go. Matchday 1 will conclude at midnight AST on Thursday, 24th November, at which point the game will roll over to Matchday 2. So basically, our fixtures, right? If you look at the fixtures, the last game is Brazil versus Serbia. On that day, at midnight AST is when Matchday 2 will start. So it's not as soon as the Brazil versus Serbia game is done, but it is midnight on that day. So you guys might, depending on the time zones that you are in, you might want to adjust accordingly to your specific time zone, and then set it then check what time it is for your time zone. But midnight AST. So you don't have a full day between Matchday 1 and Matchday 2 if you're playing the wildcard to play the wildcard. You have like about 13 hours or something. You can substitute an unlocked player on the bench for a locked player in the starting 11 who has already played, right? Yes, you can. So let's say, for example, Di Maria has already played and Gundogan is yet to play. If Di Maria gets only 2 points, I can sub out Di Maria and bring Gundogan in. But I will lose those 2 points of Di Maria. I have every good player you can think of. Is that so, Dr. Viper? That 4.5 million. Oh, it's very tempting. If you have a 4.5, see, it's a Portugal. Let's go back. Portugal, 2.9 xG. Ghana 0.5. It's most likely a clean. Surely Costa gets a clean sheet. Because if not, I could probably go Costa to the Dutch defender. Actually, nah. I'm happy with just Dumfries. I don't want to double up. I don't want to double up on defense for any reason. Especially in international football. So I'm happy to kind of like keep it as it is. But 4.5 million goalkeeper would be a decent option. Neymar, Messi, Kane, KDB, Gundo, Trippier, Dumfries, Alisson, Mbappe, Pavard, Mael, 12th man. This is like candy shop for FPL players. Fair enough. Oh my god. So you gone, who's your 12th man? Mbappe, no? 12th man? Surely. But yeah, it is candy shop. I mean, like, I will never be able to afford Neymar, Messi and Mbappe in FPL. One, because they're not there. And even if they were there, they'd be way too expensive to afford alongside all the defenders. And we have like a very cheap defenders here. So, kind of helps. And it's fun, right? Because like, I don't really care about rank in this game too much. Because your rank history isn't saved after the tournament is done. Your rank history, everything goes away. It's not really saved. So that's fun in one way. So you don't have to worry too much about it. And also you get to like try different players that you won't try in FPL at all. So yeah, and it's a short-term game mode as well, which is really good. Short-term game modes are much more fun. And to be honest, most of us don't know what we're doing. Just because we don't watch too much international football. So it's just for the lols. Mbappe? Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I think that's pretty good in terms of what I want. I have been convinced to get Gundogan kinda, so I'm getting Gundogan just because he seems like he's on penalties. I was trying to find that set piece thread. But I couldn't. How to change formation? Welcome. Unfortunately, I can't read your name. I don't understand that. But how to change formation? Just basically substitute your players. So let's say if I wanted to put Gundogan in here, I go sub on, put it for someone here, and it'll automatically change. like that. So you just put your players in and it'll change automatically. Mm, okay, thanks. No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. Okay, I think this is looking like it is. This is looking good. I like it. What am I worried about? I don't really have an England attacker per se, to be honest. Um, no KDB is a slight issue, but you can't have everyone basically. So unless I did play a 12th man and got KDB, um, trying to get everyone is not a possibility. However, having said that, oh, Canada, you never know, could be a very interesting fixture. With Messi and Neymar up front and similar defense and midfield to you with the 3.5 million player on the bench as sacrifice. I have 9.5 million left. Damn. What are you doing with all of that money? So where are you spending that money, by the way? Aryan. Also, people, make sure to hit that like button, right? Because if you guys hit the like button, that means more people see the stream, more people interact in the chat as well. So do hit the like button. We only have 2 likes at the moment and 11 people watching. So hit that like button. All right. Anyway, how are the teams looking like? Who else? What are your teams looking like? What are your teams looking like? Let me know in the comments. I'll be interested to know, are there any other players that you guys are looking at that you kind of want to talk about? Any punts? I've kind of taken the feedback from all of you guys. Bought in this player from Ian, who suggested. Bought in Gundogan from Dr. Viper that just mentioned it. Rochet yesterday from Zodiac. So a couple of players have come in based on your feedback. Oh yes, this is what I wanted to find. Penalty takers and backup penalty takers for each country in the World Cup. Let me copy this and probably put it here. From FPL GOAT, Argentina, you have Messi as penalty taker. Belgium, you have Lukaku, who I think is injured. Brazil, it's Neymar. Croatia, Modric. Denmark, Eriksen. England, it's Kane. France, Mbappe. Germany, Gundogan. Depay for the Dutch, who is probably injured as well. So Berghuis will take it. Interesting. Spain. Ooh, so if Morata is not there, it's Sarabia for penalty taking. Interesting. Uruguay, you have Suarez. Then you obviously have the other teams as well. Very helpful thread as well. Di Maria and DePaul, or just KDB for midfield? Ooh. Do you really? I don't know if I would go Di Maria and DePaul. Hmm. Just KDB is also very tempting, to be honest. You could probably try Di Maria and DePaul and see how it goes, but can you go someone else apart from DePaul? Is that an option? I would love it if, like, the problem is we don't know the thing with Trossard. Trossard would have been a really good option. Belgium. If Trossard was starting, that would have been really good. But this is what it's looking like for Belgium's starting 11. Initial starting 11 at least. This is what it should end up looking like because Lukaku is out. Okay. Any final questions from anyone? I think I'm kind of like settled with the team now. I don't think I'm going to change it anywhere else. I've kind of got my Germany pick that I wanted slightly. I guess it's Sarabia and at least maybe a Spain attacker, a Belgium attacker. What am I missing? What can hurt me? Let's have a look. KDB. Oh my god, KDB. Why is he owned by so many people? 45%, dude. That's so crazy. PPO owned by quite a bit. Harry Kane. Interesting. Aren't you tempted to play the 12th man chip game week 1? Not really at the moment. To be honest, I mean it's a possibility to play that chip now. There are a couple good options, but at the same time, I'm thinking I don't mind playing it in, let's say, the round of not round of 16, in, let's say, the quarters or something, because by then some of the teams that we get, the benches will be a bit more expensive. I mean, the players will be a bit more expensive. Your benches will also then be a bit more cheap. You won't be able to get a lot of high level players as well. So I'm happy to kind of play that 12 man chip there as well, to try and get a bit more of a premium player there. But playing it in Matchday 1 also is not a bad option. But I'm not tempted as much, to be honest. Because a lot of people are getting... The 12th man for a lot of people is either an Mbappe or a Harry Kane. And I've already got Mbappe. It's Kane who I don't have. And Kane's playing Iran. Iran aren't an easy team, I would say. They could cause problems. Another 12th man could be KDB, who I'm kind of like a bit worried that I might not have, but we'll have to see how that goes basically. Who would you captain? De Bruyne versus Canada or Harry Kane versus Iran? Who else do you have in your team, Ian? Who else do you have in your team? Can I have different goalkeeper option? Yes, you can have different goalkeeper option. Nothing is stopping you from having different goalkeeper options. As long as they're starting, then it's fine. I would probably go... I think Kane is a good option versus Iran, but it's going to be a tough game. To be honest, if you're looking at expected goals, Belgium lead the way compared to England's 2.4. Belgium had 3.7 against Canada. That's just crazy. So I'd probably go KDB. He's been on really good form. Should be on set pieces as well. Messi would be the other captain. Okay, so if Messi is the other captain, that changes things a bit. Because in that specific case, right, Messi plays here, Kane would play here, and KDB would play here. In that specific case, I don't mind. I don't mind captaining Messi and then seeing how he does. If he doesn't do well, then you can swap it to KDB. But then you could, if you kept it on Kane, then you would have KDB or Messi as the next options. I don't mind. I actually don't mind. It's a tough one. Let's go with Kane for now, just because of the fact that he's on penalties. So because he's on penalties, chances of getting a goal is slightly higher than KDB. Because I think Hazard is on penalties for Belgium. Unless KDB is on penalties. I think it's Hazard on penalties. Do we get 2 free transfers every match day? Yes, kinda. So where is that table of transfers? 2 free transfers for the first 3 match days, and then this is how your transfers kind of change. I need to close one of my these things. There we go. 2 free transfers. You get 2 free transfers every match day, and then obviously these are the transfers. Kane, in my opinion, because he plays before Messi. Yeah, that's what I would say. And also Yash, welcome to the football chat box. What if I'll choose highly chosen percentage player? Will it have an effect on points? Not really, right? Well, so Messi is the most selected, right? If you were to select Messi, and if he was to get you 10 points, you get 10 points. If he was to get you 2 points, you basically get 2 points. But if you were to compare that to, let's say, people who owned Messi, everyone who owned Messi, you basically, in terms of gain, it's not going to be too much of a difference. In terms of people who don't own Messi, you will then gain, if I'm not mistaken, what was it? 0.6 something? I don't even want effective ownership is like FPL stuff. But yeah, if Messi gets 10, but if Messi gets you 10 points, you get 10 points, basically. Owning, or the only reason like this is kind of an indicator to kind of tell you like, oh, maybe these players are good to own if you don't know too much of the players. But just because you own some of these highly selected players doesn't mean they're going to deliver. Messi could very well come in with like just 2 points, and yeah, it is what it is. Are you watching the opening ceremony? Yes, I am going to watch the opening ceremony. I am going to watch the opening ceremony, which is why I will be streaming for another 10 minutes, and then I'm just going to go watch the opening ceremony. And then chill, and then if I'm still not too tired, watch a bit of the game. Oh, I'll just fall asleep. One of the two. We'll have to see after that. Because it's almost 1:30 in the morning here in Australia. Okay, I think this is kind of happy with this. Where will I use my 2 transfers? I guess it would probably depend on situations with regards to players not being available or not. That is something to kind of see. Another thing, interestingly, now these are people who have been talking about trying to game the system, where they've said, if let's say, for example, Messi plays, and let's say he does forget about whatever he does, you can probably transfer him to a cheaper player and then try and upgrade one of your midfielders to, let's say, for a KDB or something. I've seen people talk about that, but I have no idea whether that will be possible. Highly unlikely. I don't think that's going to be possible. Are there any 3.5 million keeper who plays? 3.5 million keeper? I don't think so, unfortunately. Or at least not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Let me check. Who are the 3.5? Hassan Muez. Who does he play for? Tunisia. Let's have a look if Tunisia have their predicted lineup here. Tunisia. No, it's not him. It's Darman in goal for Tunisia. So he doesn't play. The next 3.5 is for Portugal. So he's not going to play. Oh, sorry. Cameroon. Nagap. I'm not even going to bother. Don't bother. I am not even. Cameroon. It's Onana in goal. So, nah. So, yeah, probably no. Maybe you have Al-Akidi for Saudi Arabia. Does he play? Let's have a look. Nope. Another keeper as well for that. So, yeah, nah. At least from what it seems like, no 3.5 million keeper who is playing at the moment. Did you see the loophole? Yeah. Okay, so that's the same. That's the thing that I just mentioned. Yeah, fair enough. Alex, welcome to the football chat box. Thoughts? Pasveer, Rochet, Shaw, Mahil, Pawad, Sosa. I'm not going to even bother pronouncing the second guy's name. From Iran. Di Maria, De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes, Bergwijn, Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo, and 12th man Mbappe. That's not too bad. Who does pass? Okay, so now you might want to change this guy because it seems like he might not be the starting keeper. According to a tweet from the European lad, I think it was Noppert, who seems to be the starting keeper for Netherlands. So you might want to kind of change that instead of having Pasveer. At least that's the tweet that I kind of saw. I'm not confirmed about that, but I do trust him a bit. We are missing creativity. Okay. So Cody Gakpo will play tomorrow. What did he say? What else did he say? Okay, here we go. So looks like this keeper might get the start. So you might want to change that. But the rest of the squad looks pretty decent. How much of a better option is Sane than Musiala? Musiala has had a really good season, I would say. I think he would end up being one of the breakout stars of the tournament if he plays, that is. Now, he's had a great season. Now, the question is, Sane's minutes are more guaranteed compared to Musiala. But this kid has been doing bits, if I'm not mistaken. Look at this. 2 assists for Bayern in the last game. A goal in the previous game. A goal in the other game as well. Didn't score here, but a goal over here. How many goals did he get? He got one here. So he plays in that number 10. The kid is a baller in that number 10 spot. The question is whether he will play or not. I think he will play. He's also played CDM, damn. But for Bayern, but the kid is a baller. He should do well. The question is, will he play or not? I hope so. If he does play, I am very tempted to. I would have been very tempted to go for him. Should I probably keep the money just in case to go for him? Will Alex Telles play? No, I think he's kind of like a injury doubt, so I probably wouldn't go there. Also, the Lion said meow. Welcome. When is the deadline? The deadline is basically as soon as kickoff for Qatar versus Netherlands starts. Where in the world is that? Where? I better record this as a short so I can upload it later. If I can find it, that is. Okay, here we go. Let me just record this. So, when is the deadline for Matchday 1? Matchday 1 deadline will start with the kickoff of Qatar versus Ecuador. So as soon as that game starts, kickoff, Matchday 1 deadline will start. You will also get 2 of your free transfers as soon as the Matchday 1 deadline starts as well. So that's all you need to know about Matchday 1 and the deadline for that. Who are the 4 million keepers who would play? Rochette is supposed to be one. Apart from him, let me find out. Hold on. Apart from him, right? Oh, why is it not coming? Here we go. Who else do we have? Pope might not play. It'll probably be for this guy. Could potentially play Al-Sheeb. Let me just check just to make sure. Qatar. Yeah, this is Qatar's team. Al-Sheeb could potentially play. 4 million keeper. If we wanted to open in goalkeeper. The other option is... Where is it? There aren't too many other options by the looks of it. Rui Patricio won't play, unfortunately, because Costa will start. You wanted an Australian keeper. He will play but against France, so I wouldn't recommend. I think he'll play. But yeah, that's it basically. Not too many options, to be honest. Are you going to wildcard in Game Week 2? Yes, I am going to wildcard in Game Week 2. I already have another Qatar player though. Is it smart to go for 2 Qatari players? Probably wouldn't go there. No, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, now I have Gundogan. This is something I can do, right? I am very tempted by Musiala if the kid starts. Because I think he could have a pretty good World Cup. That's if he starts, that is. What I could do is I could remove Costa, go for the Netherlands keeper, who seems like he's going to start apparently, Andreas Noppert. Play him because Rochette is for Uruguay, right? So Uruguay's fixture is on the last day. So I can play Noppert, and instead of Gundogan at the moment, I could go for Musiala. And if I get news that Musiala isn't starting, I can switch him to Gundogan if needed be. What do people think about that as a plan? Should I then go for Sane if I have the money to expend? I mean, if you're playing the wildcard in Matchday 2, go for as much as you can. Gian, how are you doing? Welcome to the Football Chatbox. Morata or Nunes? Ooh, very interesting question. Nunes should start, right? Let me just confirm that. Yes, he should. Where is the fixtures? Uruguay, South Korea, Spain, Costa Rica. Morata isn't a bad option. The thing with Spain is they don't score too many goals. At least that's what we were looking at, and they don't score too many from the looks of it. Having said that, they 3-1, but Morata didn't play. This 1-0 against Portugal. Morata scored. 2-1 loss here. Spain, Switzerland, we saw that. Again, 2-0 here. I mean, Morata is not a bad option, but the chances of goals are the only thing I was kind of worried about. It's not a bad option. Gian. Rochette is your best bet for 4 million keeper? Yes, I would say so. Best 4 million or less defender? Is it Shah? Sosa plays 3.5 million. If you wanted a 3.5 million option, let me first do this. I think I'm going to do this, guys. Something like this. have Musiala on the bench just in case. If Musiala doesn't start, I play Gundogan. Sosa is an option for defense. Apart from him, who else can we get? Probably Shah. But yeah, I think this guy is much more better. I like him as a 3.5 million. That 0.5 million you can probably use somewhere else as well. Also, Ben, welcome to the Football Chatbox. Thinking of changing Neymar and Almaki to Batshuayi and Sarabia. Why? No. Don't do that, Alex. I like Neymar as an option. Brazil are a team who score quite a lot of goals. So I would probably keep Neymar. He will be on set pieces. He will be on penalties. So I'll keep Neymar. Which one has more attacking potential, Sane or Musiala? If I'm not mistaken, doesn't Sane play for Bayern Munich and he doesn't start? But then that's because Mane is there. I don't know. It's very hard to say for Germany. If you look at Sane, did Sane play this last game? He did, right? Let's go for Sane. I mean, he has potential to get you assists and goals. Sane as well. They're both pretty good. It depends on who you want to try and pick on. I just don't think Serbia will concede many to Brazil. Fair enough. But do you think you could potentially do that? But I just like Brazil quite a lot as an option in general. I think. Yeah, already have Sosa. Okay, fair enough. Then if you already have Sosa, I mean, yeah, Shah isn't too bad. Switzerland are a pretty good team, to be honest. So it's not a bad player to have. Serbia are a decent team. Yes, true. That'll be a very interesting fixture. They both shoot a lot. I'm leaning towards Morata since Spain are more offensive. Fair enough. Morata is not a bad choice. He should be on penalties as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let me find that. Oh, I've lost it. Great. Did I lose it? No, I didn't. Here we go. Spain set piece takers. Where are they? Here we go. Morata should be on penalties. So if you want Morata, you can go. Because Uruguay, it's Suarez who's on penalties. So Morata is not a bad shot as well. Is it smart to leave money in the bank? It could help you to leave a little bit in the bank if you wanted to. Let's say, for example, you were trying to bring in a player who's a bit more expensive. It kind of helps in those specific situations to have a bit of money in the bank. Yes, it's not a bad option. I'd be worried about doubling up on Netherlands defense. Senegal's capable of scoring. Even though Man is out, they won the AFCON. I should be... See, this is the one reason why I didn't go for Nopet. And why I was like, yeah, I wasn't too confident. Because I didn't want to double up on defense. I should just listen to my own words and also what you just said. Okay, we revert back. I'm very easily swayed on international football. Costa, back in. Actually, Musiala has to go out. Costa, back in. Gundogan back in. Alright. Oh no, Costa. No. I do not want you to have the armband. There we go. Was it Rochet who I needed to start then? Yes. Because Costa's game is later. If I'm not mistaken. Costa. Yes, Costa's game. Sorry, Rochet's game is first and then Costa's game. Two keepers on the same day is annoying. Alex Telles a shout. I think Alex Telles could be potentially out injured. Now, I think the opening ceremony started? I think I probably should have to check. Sane or Musiala? Tough question. I'll probably wait and see for the lineup for that. But right now, I think maybe go Sane. Because if you see Musiala starting, you could probably switch to that if you wanted to. But probably go Sane at the moment. Sosa or Trippier? Trippier for me. Trippier for me. Batshuayi over Ronaldo then. Saves money. Fair enough. I mean, I don't really trust Batshuayi, but if you want to go there, yeah. Any reason why you're going with Neymar and not Kane? I want a Brazilian attacker more than I want an English attacker. And also, I have Shaw from England. I have some level of representation from England in that game. I don't have anything for Brazil. So it's either I go Neymar or I go Richarlison. So I'd rather go Neymar. Kane, Kazri, Emi Martinez or Lautaro Martinez, Musiala, Diego Costa. Kane, Kazri, Martinez or Lautaro Martinez, Musiala, Diego Costa. I would go for the second one. Lautaro Martinez, Musiala, Diego Costa as an option at the moment. I like that as an option. No, don't do that. You're gonna blame me if they keep a clean sheet now. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Because I'm just gonna keep it as it is initially. I'm not too worried. But your points are valid. The fact that Senegal are still a pretty good team, so they could potentially score against the Netherlands, and Netherlands aren't a team that actually keep a lot of clean sheets as well. So it's a valid points. Should I have Mbappe in my starting and use him as an alternative captain to Messi, or use Mbappe as 12th man? If you don't have another alternative captain to Messi, so if you don't have any other strong alternative captain, I would just use Mbappe in your starting 11 and find another 12th man. So that if Messi doesn't do well, you can swap it to Mbappe. Should I double up on England or Brazil? Trippier, Kane or Marquinhos, Neymar? Ooh. Why are you asking this question, Ian? Can't you just go Trippier and Neymar instead, Ian? Can we just do that? Trippier and I'll let you pick. Pick who you want to. Pick who you want to have in the team. That's the whole reason of this fantasy game, is to have fun. Alright, guys. I think I need to just check if the opening ceremony has started. I was going to go and plan on watching that. So let me check if it's up. I think it should be fine. What time is the opening ceremony? Oh, it's at 2 o'clock. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, I have a bit more time, but I should probably prepare for the opening ceremony to just get my TV and everything set up. All right. Any final questions before we end and call it a day? This is basically my team. And I'm kind of happy with it. This is how it is. We finally end up. Also, for anyone who is still here, make sure to join the league. The Football Chatbox Mini League. Where is it? Here we go. I'm just going to copy the link for this and I'm going to put it to you guys. Make sure to join the Football Chatbox Mini League. If you haven't, quite a lot of people have actually joined it. So I'm very happy with that. I'm going to put the links in the chat. So make sure to join. I'm back, mate. Any updates with your team? Well, for a short stint, I did go towards Musiala and the Dutch keeper instead of Gundogan and Costa. But I'm back to Gundogan and Costa. Sarabia or Olsen for Matchday 2? Matchday 2? Nah, this is against France. Sarabia it is. Because I think they're playing... Germany. Oh. Why do you ask this? Spain versus Germany, Denmark versus France. Can we answer this question, Ian, when we kind of see what France looks like? because I don't know what status France are in right now with the amount of injuries they've had. Alright, final one from Aryan. Rochette in goal, Sosa, Dumfries, Pavard, Mahil in defense, Saka, Bergwijn, KDB in midfield, and with Messi, Neymar, Kane up front, Costa, Cancelo with 2 cheap players as subs, 2 free transfers if anything goes wrong. Sounds solid, to be honest. Olsen scored against France the last time. There we go. To be honest, the rate that France are losing players to injuries, I won't be surprised if Denmark top the group. And also Denmark, I like them as a team. They are a very dark horse team this tournament. They could do well. So yeah. Alright, I think we'll call it a day there. I am going to prepare for find the opening ceremony and prepare with that. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, because it's so hard. Like, things will change rapid. There might be a breakout star that we don't know, and then we'll want him for Matchday 2. So things will change rapid. And also, you're wildcarding in Matchday 2, right? So we don't have to worry too much about it right now. Alright, guys. If you haven't joined the mini league, make sure to join the mini league. I've added the league code in the description as well. And also the league code, as you can see, is in here as well on the screen at the bottom corner. This way. It's VSRYXT7M. So make sure to join the mini league. And also, yeah, enjoy the World Cup. I'm thinking of streaming tomorrow before the England versus Iran game. So before the England versus Iran game, I'm thinking of doing a short stream to kind of like see what the England national, like the lineup will be like, and kind of discuss some of the moves for that day. So I'm thinking of doing that, like stream like maybe every day if possible before the first game. Is what I'm thinking. Whether that will be possible or not, or feasible or not, we'll have to see. But that is my current intention. So I'll potentially see everyone tomorrow. This is how the team is looking like. Enjoy the World Cup. Have fun. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Make sure to like, subscribe as well if you are new. Quite a lot of people in the chat as well. Few questions. Okay, let's answer them. Sane, DePaul, or KDB and 3.5 million player? Probably go Sane and DePaul at the moment. Goalkeeper, Pickford, Rochette. Yes, that's pretty good. Man City. Also, welcome to the Football Chatbox. When is the deadline? The deadline is basically as soon as the Qatar versus Ecuador game starts. As soon as the Qatar versus Ecuador game starts, deadline has kicked in. So you have unlimited transfers before that game. Defense is Dumfries, Cancelo, Trippier, Mael, and Sosa. That's also pretty solid. I'm waiting for your midfield and forward line. Once I get his midfield and forward line, we will call it a day. No midfield and forward line? Man City, you should just type this all in one comment. Unless it stops you from typing more than 200 words, no? That's why. Alright. Any other final questions before? No? If not, I think it's good. Alright, cool. I think we'll probably call it. Unless Man City is going to send his team. Doesn't seem like it. There we come. Sane, Di Maria, Olsen, Bergwijn, and DePaul. I mean, that's still pretty solid. Midfield is also solid. And I'm assuming your forward line has Messi, one of Kane or Neymar. Yep, Messi, Neymar, forward line. There we go. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty solid. You're missing one more striker. Who is your other striker? But the team is solid, to be honest. Everything else looks pretty solid. Okay. Alright, cool. Gakpo. Oh, yeah. He should start. Van Gaal did say that Gakpo is playing, so Gakpo is not a bad option as well. I mean, that's pretty solid, to be honest. I like that team. Could do well. So Gakpo is not a bad shot as well. Yep. Cool. Alright. I think we'll call it a day there. The team looks solid. Thank you to everyone who joined the chat. To Man City, to Ben Banks, Aryan, Ian, Big Nose Monkey, Yash, Strikey, Gian, Alquads, Alex, who else? The Lion said meow. And to every Dr. Viper as well. I hope the Gundogan pick comes in. To Devin, and anyone else who was here at the start as well. Thank you to everyone. I want Trossard, but not sure if he's starting. No, I don't think Trossard is starting. From the looks of it, at least from the predicted lineups that I've seen, Trossard is potentially not starting. So I'd keep how the team you have right now. It looks pretty good. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. I will see you all for tomorrow, kind of just before the England versus Iran game, and we'll discuss about those games for that day. Having said all of that, thank you all for watching. This is my team before we end. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Peace out, everyone. Have a good day.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.